Hey, it's Lily. Welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. So today, I am building something that I built a long time ago. That didn't make sense. I am narrating something that I built a long time ago because, well, terrain tools came out and I just started building like crazy and I didn't do any narrations for any of the builds yet. So I'm going to be doing those today as well as this one. But this build was before terrain tools. It's in Newcrest, and I decided to build a garden shop. Forewarning, I don't know exactly how well selling plants works, like the actual plants that you put in the ground, those kind of plants from The Sims, and I don't know if you can sell them, but everything else you can sell that I put in here. There's a lot of like miscellaneous items and whatnot, so you'll have plenty of things to make your shop an actual shop. I play tested it a little bit because I had to get my build game out of winter finally. So this is in fall. I did actually put some like pumpkins and a scarecrow and stuff in there, so it works in that sense. And yeah, it's a garden shop. There's not really much else to say about it. And I'm actually going to tell you a long story, so I'm going to get started with that because I don't have that long. This speed build is not that long. Anyway, here's the thing. I never talked about my foster kittens in my Sims videos, in my speed build specifically, because these are generally my storytelling videos, and I mentioned that I was fostering kittens in a few of my other videos, but I never really told this story, so here it is. Let's see. Must have been early September. This is the very beginning. My fiance was at work, and him and his dad randomly saw a cat running through the shop, and it ran right out the door. It was on its way out. And his dad thought that the cat was pregnant, and as it turns out, it probably was, because a month later, this same cat strolls into their office, like not just the shop, but all the way in the back into the office with the computers where they do the reception work, and just started like meowing and loving up on everybody who came in, and they really liked the cat, so they did a little investigating, and as it turns out, this cat had brought her kittens to the back of my fiance's shop, and they were living in like a little grass hole area that they had made. It was a pretty, like, as far as outside locations go, it was pretty safe for them. They probably would have been okay as far as predators, but yeah, my fiance told me that there was a cat and kittens living outside, and so when he picked me up from work, we decided to go back to the shop and try to get the kittens and like get them inside. We were originally planning to just leave them in the shop the whole time, but they were so skinny, and the mother was horribly malnourished. Like, we took her to the vet obviously afterwards, and as it turns out, she was so malnourished she wasn't even producing milk anymore. So those kittens, I don't know how long they would have lasted if we hadn't taken them in. I'm really glad we decided to when we did. So yeah, so we have some kittens living with us for a while. They had fleas. They were, like I said, they were all malnourished and needed a lot of special food and whatnot. We took the mama cat to the vet and got all of her like stuff taken care of, dewormers for all the kittens. We did all that stuff that you're supposed to when you take in strays, and well, we just decided to kind of take them in. It took a while to get them out of the little hole that they were in. the mama cat is so friendly. Like, she is one of those cats that if you met this cat and you didn't like cats before, you would probably like this cat. She would probably make you like all cats because she's like the best kind of cat. She's just so nice and friendly. She likes people. The only things that she doesn't like that I've made very obvious to me is our dogs. She doesn't live with us at the house anymore. She actually stays at the shop full time. It just didn't really work out with her being at the house and the dogs and the kitten and our older cat, who is a male. He's neutered, so that wasn't like an issue about that, but she just was very stressed out all the time because of all the animals, and I could tell she wasn't as happy as when she was at the shop. My fiance was just taking her during the day every once in a while and having her just stay with him, and she's just much happier there, so we leave her there overnight and on the weekend. Well, it's just like one day. They're only closed on Sunday, the shop is, so somebody is always there with her pretty much, and on the weekends we visit her always when we run errands. Anyway, so it's not like she's alone. But it was a pretty interesting experience, I have to say. I feel like the universe sort of did me a solid in a way, because I had been asking my fiance if we could get a second cat for a while, and he said no, which was reasonable because we don't really need any more cats. We didn't anyways, but yeah, then we found these kittens. So we took them home with us and we tried to find them homes. We really did. And we had homes lined up for 2 of the cats. We had already decided to keep one though at this point because, well, like I said, I wanted one and the kittens just arrived, so we knew we were gonna want to keep one of them at least. But we tried to find homes for the other 2. We found, I think we went through 4 different people who said that they would take a kitten, and once we tried to make official plans, or with one person we actually did make official plans for them to come pick up the little kitten, they canceled. So they didn't want the kitten anymore, and that was kind of a bummer. So we ended up giving one of the kittens to my mother-in-law, and 2 of the kittens stayed with us. There was 3 kittens total. I don't think I ever mentioned that, but I made a Sims video of making them and create a pet, so you can go watch that if you want and see what they look like. But overall, we ended up with 2 extra cats now in the house and a 3rd one at the shop. It was very unexpected, but I was fine with it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I really liked taking care of the kittens. We had to bottle feed them because, like I said, the mother didn't have any milk production at the time, so I bottle fed all of the kittens, and they bonded with me, with our animals too. The girl that we gave away the kitten to, my mother-in-law, though, I think she's definitely happier there. She didn't like the chaos so much of our house, which it can be pretty chaotic in my house with all the animals, and then you had like the 3 kittens together with the older cat and the 2 dogs, so I think she just felt a little overwhelmed in my house, but she seems much more playful and doesn't hide or try to be by herself as often as she did in my house. So that's good. I feel like everybody, all the kittens are in a good home for them, like with us or with my mother-in-law, and at the shop too. It's better for mama cat to be there. So yeah, well, I think that's pretty much it of the story of how we got the kittens. Like I said, it was a very fun experience. I think fostering kittens is really rewarding. If you like cats, that is something you should consider doing at least once in your life. It takes a lot of time, but it's really nice. I don't know, it's just fun. You get to see the kittens grow from being like wobbly little non-cats to being full-blown cats. So anyway, that's about the end of this speed build. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel because I post some videos weekly. Thanks for watching. The next build, by the way, will be a build with terrain tools. Probably all my builds are going to be with terrain tools from now on, so just keep that in mind. But anyway, I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye!